The number one thing that I hear that business owners struggle with is being consistent. Typically, they're meaning consistent with our marketing, with their social media, and all of those things. I'm supporting NC4K, so they're in all my videos. But here's when I'm looking at this list. This is I've had about over 3,000 people join my free group, and here are some of the answers that I see. Consistency with visibility tools. Consistency, content creation, consistency, growth, consistency, content creation, consistency, consistent clients, consistent content. All of these words, consistency, confidence, consistency, content, consistency, visibility, consistency. So we're very problem aware that we struggle with being consistent, right? We're very problem aware that we understand whether or not we're consistent or not. Truly we do, right? And so we are very problem aware. We understand and we can self-identify whether or not we are. But the result is like, how do we fix that? On the other side, how do we fix that? Are we just going to continue to say, I struggle with consistency, or are we trying to do something about it? For 6 months, I went around and told myself I couldn't close a deal. I told myself that I couldn't sell. I told myself that I couldn't launch. Let me ask you, do you think in those 6 months that I continued to tell myself that, did I improve? No, I didn't. It wasn't until I invested in myself and said, okay, I am tired of playing small. I am tired of feeling like I suck at these things. How do I fix them? Now, I could have taken a course and I could continue to have said, I suck at this, and I would not have improved. But I took the course that gave me the confidence, found a mentor that gave me the confidence, and improved what I knew. Changed my thought pattern, changed the story that I was telling myself, right? And so when it comes to being consistent, when it comes to creating better content, you get to do the same thing. You get to empower yourself, right? That I have the power to change this. I don't have to stay stuck with this anymore. I don't have to stay stuck in a position where I feel like this is the only result for me, that I feel like this is the only option for me. And here's a hint. I don't want anyone to feel like they do not have the power to change this. I don't want you to feel like you're a slave to social media. I don't want you to feel like that you're on social media all the time, because that's not why we started businesses. We started business to have time, freedom, right? To create a life and business that we design. And if we're literally on social media 40 hours a week, we're also not getting everything else done that we need to get done in our business. But if we are constantly on, or we feel like we're constantly on all the time, we are not doing what we designed. And we did not get the opportunity to create the business or the life that we designed. So if you've heard me talking about it, I'm just going to tell you again and remind you, let's talk about the content or the content explosion framework. And that is to help you literally work smarter, not harder. That is to help you take what you create and maximize it to the fullest with tools, with support, with hacks, with tactics, with strategies that will blow your mind. One piece of content should never be one piece of content. One piece of content should always be multiplied. It's like throwing out the freaking leftovers. Why are we wasting content? If we put in the investment, the time, and it's good content, we created that content with either passion, a plan, a purpose, or with potency, one or the other, that piece of content needs to live on. It gets to live on. Stop wasting content. I am giving you a low-cost way to figure out how to do this framework. I am giving you the tool so you have the power to change your problem of being consistent on social media. You have the power to do less is more. You don't have to create as much content if you're repurposing it. You're also more visible. You're also becoming more of the thought leader and the expert in your field because guess what? You are repeating yourself, which is what you get to be doing. We don't want 365 different pieces of content with different subjects. We're going to confuse our audience. People don't always listen. We have to have 25 touch points for them to say yes. If we're saying something different every single time and we don't ever repeat ourselves, they're going to be really confused and they're not going to know how you can support them. So check out the content explosion framework. It's also called the visibility explosion framework because it does both. It explodes your content, explodes your visibility, especially when you use video and your photos in the content, and it's $7. $7. Yes, there are options to buy other things when you buy it, but you can just check out with $7 and run with it. Do the work. Check it out. It's a mini course. It's got worksheets. It has frameworks. It's going to make your life so much easier. Trust me on this. You are going to want this in your back pocket because it's going to make everything else so much smoother and easier for you. Check it out.